Hi. So, what I want to talk to you about is, creation, but one of the big roadblocks to creating anything different, creating anything new, truly having choice about what you desire is when you are trying to get things right or trying to avoid being wrong. And perfection, of course, ties into it because it's the ultimate right, except that it's completely arbitrary and completely objective, and it's not real or true. So, as I was creating this video series about the four elements of creation: question, choice, possibility, and contribution, that I was going to send to everyone in a weekly email, I was stalling. I was hemming and hawing and not moving forward. And when I looked at it, what I realized was, at first, my first question was, wow, is now the time? Sometimes if we think we want to create something or put something out there in the world or change something or whatever it is, but we're stalling, it's because it's not actually the time, except it is the time. So then what is it? So I go to the four questions that can change anything. What is this? What do I do with it? Can I change it? And if so, how can I change it? And in this case, I got I can change it. And it's what was going on was when I was able to just let it come to me without efforting or thinking about it was, I'm somehow trying to get this right. I'm trying to have this come across in the right way, in a way that will actually be useful and helpful to people. I hate it when notifications pop up. Useful and helpful to people. I wanted it, to really be a contribution. And I'm creating this series, Creation Blast 2020, which is this series of short classes, totally inexpensive and a total bargain. And I was looking at that too, and there was still this element of wanting it to be right. So anytime we go into either the rightness or the wrongness of us, a point of view, or trying to get things right that we're putting out there in the world, it stops all creation. It throws on the brakes. So if you look at your life right now, is there something you've been asking for or wanting to come to you or wanting to put out in the world, and it's just not quite going as smoothly as it could or as you hoped it would? Is there any element in there of trying to get it right, having it look the right way, having it come across the right way, of you being right in your presentation or your receiving of whatever it is? Flip side of that, is there any element of not wanting to get it wrong, not wanting to fuck it up? I wouldn't know anything about that. So everything that is and everything that brings up, would you now be willing to destroy and uncreate it? Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, all nine, pod, pocs, shorts, boys, and beyonds. That's the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. For anyone that may not know about it, you can go to theclearingstatement.com and learn all about it. But basically, you don't have to understand it, but it works like a magic wand to clear away stuck places and limitations, and that which keeps us from moving to greater. So, how much of your life are you trying to get right? Everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, poc and pod, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And how much of your life are you trying not to get wrong? And everything that is, will you destroy and uncreate it? Right and wrong, good and bad, poc and pod, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. All right, so when this comes up, you can just clear it. My favorite tool is stop it, or never mind. If I were truly being me with this, what would I choose? Does anyone care what it actually looks like? Is it better to just get this thing out there in the world, or make some choice and maybe make some missteps along the way? But the thing is, choice creates awareness. So if you choose something and it goes awry a little bit, you've just gained awareness that you can use for a greater future. So what if nothing was right and nothing was wrong? There is no such thing as right or wrong. There's just points of view. I am going to include a video, a link to a video Dane here did about interesting point of view. It's really coming up big in Access right now. I am using it for everything, and I've been using this tool for 9 years. And it is amazing to me how much I still have points of view, what I would consider positive points of view or negative points of view and judgments about things. So when this stuff comes up, you can also play with the tool of interesting point of view. So I'm going to link to another video so you can look into that more. But basically it's, you get the energy of whatever's come up that, you know, about the right or the wrong. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. And then look at it again and an energy will come up. And just repeat, interesting point of view, I have this point of view. And don't just give it lip service. You want to be that energy of allowance. Be the energy of there's no right, there's wrong, just interesting points of view in the world. So I am going to send out another series of videos about the question, choice, possibility, and contribution. But play with this first and look at anywhere in your life you're slowing yourself down or stopping your creation or your greatness or limiting your possibilities by trying to get something right or trying not to get something wrong. This includes relationships, money, work, with our bodies, with what we eat, with what we do on a daily basis, exercise, movement, whatever you want to call it, all areas of our life. So I hope this contributes. If you have any questions or comments, please just reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you. All right, until a few days from now when you get the next video, bye.